here we have Mansfield. And I believe this is the nose right here, and then the chin's over here. So I don't even remember which one is the summit, so I gotta figure that out when I head up. But I thought I was going the wrong way and heading towards Camels Hump, but that's definitely Mansfield. The ski slope and everything. So we're gonna go check it out. So look what's behind me. White blazes, and it's not the AT. Yes, back on the long trail. Well, I say that I'm back on the long trail, but I haven't actually edited and released my videos for 3 days on the long trail a couple months ago yet. So this one will probably come out first. So anyways, this is what would that be? I'm not very good with movies. This would be the prequel to the postquel to something or other. But anyways, so I'm out here in Smuggler's Notch, heading up Mansfield. Had plans to hike up the hill, Hellsbrook, go up Hellsbrook and down the long trail, but getting a little late start. It's afternoon, so I'm just gonna go up the long trail, hit the chin, and come back down because I have not done this section of the long trail yet. I had to bail on it back at Appalachian Gap because my pack failed on me after 3 days. I was actually a day ahead, so would have been on my 4th day, but I was actually a day ahead, so it was on my 3rd day. So anyways, we're gonna get up there and check out what Mansfield's all about. Up the long trail, about 2.5 miles up, but I heard it's steep, so we'll see. Here we go. Lodge, 3650 feet, built in 1920 and rebuilt in 1996. How's it going? Pretty good. Wow. Huge. And no caretaker here. And here's Anthony's privy review of the long trail. Do not pee in this here privy. Or any other one. As far as long trail goes, long trail privies go, this is pretty nice. Rugged. This sucker will hold up to a storm, huh? I don't even know if I'm on the long trail anymore. So here we go. Breaking tree line. Got the chin, which I assume is that right there. So let's head up there, 0.3. And if we would have came up Hellbrooks, we would have came in this way right here. 1.5 back down that way. And 0.3 back down to Taft Lodge. So it's 0.6 from Taft Lodge up to the summit. That's cool. So we got some chimney action going on. I heard there was some scrambles and we were supposed to come up here with a dog. I'm glad we didn't. A big dog too. Nice. Came from down there and came up these scrambles. Up this, and then now we're gonna go up this. This is fun. Glad I did this one. Uh-oh, I feel raindrops. I'm gonna ignore them. Well, I think I'm on the summit, but I don't know. I think I'm on the summit, but I don't know. I don't see any markings, so I'm going to go a little bit further, but this definitely looks like the high point. So let me get some views. It's pretty cool. Here we are, about a mile from the car, maybe a little bit more, and it started pouring when I was up on the summit. Trying to talk to a guy I ran into, a local guy that lives down the street. He was telling me where there's some free campsites down the street on a side street and stuff. Wind just picked up and it just started raining. So I got my information and I booked it. Got back down to Taft Lodge. It was dark inside there. There was two guys from Canada in there with their dog, and talked to them for a while. They're nice people, but it only must have rained 15 minutes and these trails are soaked. So I think the long trail turns into a big water bar after the rain. So anyways, probably not much interesting stuff has happened on this hike. Just those scrambles at the top and the rain and Taft Lodge and the privy, and that's about it. I got it all on camera. This is going to be one of my shortest videos, but it's only a 5-mile hike, so it's hard to get a lot of footage for it. I will add that I'm on a Sony DX100 version 3. I think that's what it is, DX. And it holds up pretty good to drops. Ask me how I know that. And people wonder why they call me Trail Slipper. Yeah, she went for a couple tumbles on its maiden voyage. A couple new scratches, nothing where in the important areas, but it's a lot smaller. Autofocus, kind of got the selfie screen. I'm looking at myself talk to you right now. So anyways, that's my new thing, and it fits in my little pouch here by Hyperlite that I got. Waterproof pouch made out of Cuban fiber. So anyways, let's get down there, and then I'm going to jump in the car and head towards Camels Hump. Not sure, depending on what time I get there, I might hike in. There's a campsite about 1.5 miles in, or I might just crash in the car. Shh, I don't know if that's legal in Vermont, but I'm going to do it. So those are the two options. There is a lodge like Taft Lodge. I can't remember what the name of it is, but it's on the opposite side of the mountain. It's like an hour drive. It adds like 45 minutes to the drive. I'm just hitting it on the way home. So, and then I'm off, I think, so today's Thursday night. Friday morning we'll hike Camels Hump, and then I think I'm going to jump in the car and on my way home stop in the Whites for a hike too. So I might get 2 states this weekend. So here we go. Let's get back to the car. Here's the trail. This was bone dry when I came through earlier. It only rained for like 15 minutes, if that. I think the rain just wasn't hitting me because it was so windy at the summit. But it sure did hit down here somewhere. Really. So these people decided, I guess they didn't need this water, so just leave it on the side of the trail with our empty beer can. Freaking assholes. This is why people post private land and we can't enjoy the wilderness anymore, because of lazy people. And if you're watching this video and this was you are a dink. I don't even drink beer, but I'm gonna be looking like a drunk heading out of here. So look at that. Of course you can't see the water bottles, but you can see the beer bottles sticking out. And there's my water for tonight, just in case I end up car camping somewhere. Nice fresh water to be filtered. Anyways, let's get down this mountain now. Stop playing garbage man. I must not have got the memo of the parking spot, because this is where I thought the hikers were supposed to park, but I saw a bunch of people up there and nobody's cars here. And then there's Mount Mansfield, the ski area. So the towers up there we never saw because we were way over there. So anyways, I guess if I want to see the towers, I gotta ski it. full, so we're not signing in. So here we are, back on the trail, heading up to oh, I don't remember the name of the tent site. It's on might be Monroe Tentsite, because that's when we're on Monroe Trail, but I doubt it's that easy. But so we're gonna do Camels Hump tomorrow morning first thing. But we got 1.3, 1.5, I think, 1.3 to the intersection and 0.2 to the tent site. And we'll set up the old hammock. Hopefully it won't rain by then. And in the morning we'll get up and head to the Camel Hump summit, come back down, and then who knows from there. We'll figure it out in the morning. Maybe hike another one in Vermont, maybe hike one in New Hampshire. Well, either gut hook's lying or the sign's lying. This says 0.4, gut hook says 0.2. So I'm not sure. That sucks. There's an extra 0.4 I didn't plan on, or 0.2 actually. So, anyways, you're not gonna get there by bitching about it. Let's move. Yeah, the sign's wrong. This is only 0.2 in. Gut hook once again was right. So, off to the tent site. So tonight, the caretaker will be Trail Slipper. I walked to the back of the site and along the edge, and this was the best one, and ended up being the caretaker site who's not here. So here is the tent platforms. I don't tent, so I don't understand what the deal is, but I'm going to take and use this nice little tree to that tree over there and hang right over the platform. Hopefully everything works out right. I'll have a nice, probably 20-ish foot hang and be nice and comfy and be able to get on the platform without my shoes on. Okay, so things didn't work out as well as I expected them to. This tree behind me was totally dead. As soon as it looks healthy, no leaves on it though. As soon as I set the hammock up, I sat in the hammock and the tree just like kind of bent right over towards me. So here's the new spot. I want to get this before it got too dark. Got the Cuban fiber tarp. Haven't put my quilts on, but I got my 20-degree hammock gears, under and top quilt, and then my Dutch netless. And let's go check out the campsite too first. So here's this one has a picnic table, a nice one. Oop, what is this? Oh, the caretaker has his own bear box, which isn't locked. Caretaker's gone. Yeah, nothing in that. Got your wash area, washing your pots. Look at this sucker. Wow, and it's cleaned out too. Big rock in there, that's it. So no hanging the food bag tonight. There's supposedly a fire pit somewhere, but I haven't found it yet, and I haven't found the privy. I'll go back and check out the map, I guess. So the fire pit, I'm on 6. Fire pit's between 2 and 4 kinda, and the privy's across from 3 past the wash pit. So I guess further down's the privy. So here's the fire pit. Should have grabbed one of these spots. Birches make me nervous, but can't tell if they're dead or alive. That one's definitely got some dead branches on it. Yeah, I'm better where I am, off where I am. Plus it's colder over here. Please pee in the woods. That is all for now. Whoa! We've got a wooden toilet seat with a wooden natural backstop. Boom, boom. Everybody will hear you pooping in the morning with that noise. And one of my favorite things in the world, a coat hanger for your jacket. So that's been Anthony's Privy Review Part 2 today. So anyways, I'm gonna go get some dinner going or something. I don't know what I'm doing. And probably go to bed early. Get up early. I'm thinking maybe hit for a sunrise, but I don't have any signal, so I have no idea what time the sun comes up. Maybe my Garmin will tell me that. So, but remember, please do not pee in this toilet. Very bad. Night scene. I don't know how this is going to come out. I don't know why my headlamp's not very bright tonight. So we're going to make some tea. Whoa, probably should move that. I'm not feeling... I ate some junk, well, not really junk. Sandwich meat, I guess. Imitation on the way here, so... Not really hungry. More thirsty right now. So we're going to make some tea up. Hopefully I have some. So unorganized today that, but we got the BK special medicine for getting up the summits. We have, this is macaroni and cheese. This is some stuff that I made with like a vegan like Velveeta stuff, really greasy, so I keep this in the freezer at home. Probably should eat that. And then here is, whoops, everything got blurry. What's going on? Oh, there we go. This is my macaroni and cheese, not macaroni and cheese that I make. This is made, this is all homemade right there. What is in there? We got nutritional yeast, raw cashews, roasted red peppers, onion, bunch of stuff. I'm not seeing any tea. I got enough Cliff Bars in here. No wonder why I'm pack weight a ton. I just threw a bunch of stuff in here. Oh, I got tea. Raspberry, red raspberry. Oh, my favorite, blueberry. I'm out at home. I'm glad there's some in here. Or actually, I might not be out at home. I was out at the hotel last night. I ain't in the hotel room. Oops. And then the Family Dollar ramen. Got some fig bars. Oh my god, no wonder why my pack was so heavy. I didn't realize there was any snacks in here, and I threw snacks in. Blueberry, I got some olives. Pop Tart. Not a sugar Pop Tart, that's just a strawberry one. Pomegranate fig bar. Lip balm, cheap stuff. Papel, blah blah blah. Stuff you all seen before. So I'm gonna go get some like water I left at the campsite and drink my tea. Can't wait. Good morning, everybody. It's pretty early, like 4 a.m. Thinking about getting my stuff together. Well, I'm gonna leave camp set up and head up. Do a little loop up Camels Hump. It says I got one bar up here on Verizon, my work phone I happen to have with me, and it said that the sunrise at 7:12. So I've got about a little less than 2 miles to the summit. So I'm thinking if I get up there, bundle up, I might be able to keep myself occupied till the sun rises and see how things go. New camera and all, might not get some good pictures or video or whatever. Because I have a feeling I'm not going to get back to sleep here. There must be an airport by this tent site, or because last night until at least 11 o'clock at night, plane, and they got their lights on still. And with the Cuban fiber tarp, it's translucent, so every plane that went over was like somebody shining a flashlight at me. And it was loud because the wind was like 30 miles an hour last night. So between the planes going over me, with the jet, you know, with they must have been, because they were going into the wind, so they had the, you know, they had full throttle or whatever, and the wind blowing. I didn't have my extra guy lines that I don't even know what those things are called, that pulls out the middle there. But the Cuban fiber tarps are so flexible that the wind was whipping like at 30 miles, and it was pushing it like right into me. So yeah, it was a bad night for sleep. I didn't get my normal great rest that I usually do in my hammock, but it is what it is. I don't know if I'd stay at this tent site again, but because now I'm hearing the planes. I think they're landing or something, because I just heard one go overhead, and it's, like I said, 4 a.m. so that's about when the flights pick up. They go usually, you know, midnight, and then start up again about 4, it seems like. Well, anyways, I think I might just get up and eat some breakfast. I never ate dinner last night. I wasn't hungry because I kind of ate those sandwiches in between to get over here on the car, so I didn't eat. Now my belly's roaring. So anyways, I'll get on the trail. Won't be any video till the sun comes up. So let's see how things go. So for once in my life, I planned a sunrise hike perfectly. All bundled up. This is, I think, the most clothes I've worn in a while. It's kind of windy. I'm out of the wind right here. But it's just starting to pink up over there. And got undercast going on and everything. It's pretty cool. And on the other side, I'm thinking Montpelier, maybe, on the other side of me. It's a pretty big city. I tried to get a picture of it. I'll try to do a video in a little while. But I'm just going to watch the sunrise and enjoy the views, eat some candy, or maybe something a little bit healthier, who knows. But this is awesome. This is, by the way, I don't know if I even mentioned this. This is my last mountain. So it's my New England 67 Finish. Did all the 4,000 footers in Maine, New Hampshire, and now Vermont. So I know I'm a man that complains about lists. I don't like the idea of them, but I do. Well, that doesn't make any sense. I don't like what it makes us do. You know, we're chasing summits sometimes, I feel like, instead of enjoying stuff. But I'll tell you, I found a lot of good hikes off of lists, and I had no intention of doing the 67, and it just kind of happened. Jake liked hiking in Maine, so we were banging off Maine peaks. Then I had an opportunity to go up to Katahdin. I had already done North Brother. I just did it again. That was my third time doing that, so I had that one covered. And then Vermont, I did 3 of them on the long trail. Should have done all 5 if I would have made it. So I figured while I was working in Vermont, come back and grab these other 2, and 67's done. So I guess back to my passion, which has always been the 4-season list. I've really enjoyed doing that one, you know, seeing all the same mountains into the different 4 seasons. New Hampshire, spring and winter look a lot alike, but the fall was awesome. Summer, you know, green leaves and bugs. So anyways, I think that's where I'm heading after this. I'm going to head out to the White Mountains and camp out there. Why leave some downtime vacant? Go home and watch TV when I could be out here doing this. Not a very hard decision to make there. So anyways, let's enjoy the sunrise. I babbled enough for this beautiful morning. trample the vegetation. And no camping or wood fires up here. So go down this, and there should be an intersection. We'll take a left, and there's a plane crash supposedly down there. We're gonna go check out. So here we are down at the intersection. I guess I misunderstood this sign when I saw it down below this morning. It said bad weather bypass. I thought it was the bad weather bypass to get up to Camels Hump summit. It's actually for the long trail, and you use the Alpine Trail down to Monroe to bypass the summit itself in the bad weather. Okay, this makes a lot more sense because I didn't understand why there were two winter bypasses to go to the summit, and basically it was pointing both ways. So if you come in the long trail and you want to bypass the summit, you go down the Alpine, and then you come back up, you go back up the way we came up Monroe, and then that brings you back to the long trail. So you're only above tree line, really short distance. So oh well. So we are gonna head down the bad weather bypass because we've already been over the summit, and this is the Alpine Trail. I think they called it north on the sign down there, and that will bring us back to where the intersection where I went up Monroe up over the summit. And like I said, there's a supposedly an old, I think it's a B-52 crash or something down here. I'm not sure what's there for parts. The only picture I saw, there was one on Gut Hook I looked at. It was like a support for the wing or something. So let's go check it out. So here we found a wing. This is not on the trail. It's actually off a herd path I found. I'm going to mark this on the GPS. And it looks like, though, it keeps going. So let's go see what's further down. Whoa. Well, I didn't see anything more other than the plane, other than this wing. It starts off herd path really strong, and then it kind of like goes everywhere. So I think it's just from people maybe searching for more stuff. So this is what I saw a picture of. Call it good, and head back up and get back on the Alpine Trail and get back down to Monroe, down to the campsite, and pack my hammock and stuff up and head off to the Whites, I guess. I think that's the plan. I don't know. I might change my mind on the way. Who knows? You know me. Hiker ADD. So I just found another piece. Seems to be herd paths everywhere, and if you want to follow them, they lead to wreckage. So I'm not sure. This one has flags all over it, so I'm thinking maybe it looks like part of a wing to me, but I don't know my plane, so. Big hydraulic shaft, so I'd say yeah, this is part of a wing. Gotta be. Oh, here we are back down in the intersection I started at. I went up this morning up this way, which is the Monroe Trail, and then this is what the sign that confused me. It said winter bypass, bad weather bypass north and south. So what it meant by that was if you're going north on the LT, you want to go straight, and that bypasses a summit. If you want, you're going south, this bypasses a summit, and you'll also go around if you're going obviously from the LT. That's the whole idea of it. You come down from the LT and then go up that way, and you miss the summit, or vice versa. And then there's the rest. See, they call this what the heck do they call this? Thought I saw a sign about it. Oh, they over the Alpine Trail south. So this would be the, I think the Alpine Trail north part. Goes up that way and it goes along. It looks like a pretty cool trail. I just don't have time to do it today because I had other things I want to do because my ADD is kicking in. So anyways, we're gonna go down the Blue Blazes to Monroe, the Monroe Trail. The parking area is 2.5 miles, but we have to make a 0.2 detour out and back, get the camping gear. So anyways, let's get going. I said that like 92 times now. Let's get going. You do have to love the Long Trail or the Green Mountain Club and their warnings about untested water sources. Does anybody test the water sources out here? But this is the, I can't remember if I filmed this last night. This is the Hump Tentsite water source right here. Running good.